I am Nabila Tariq and I'm an interior architect and designer.
We are a family from Indonesia.
My name is Rizwan Ashraf and I'm born and raised in Dubai with my roots in Pakistan. A typical third culture kid who is confused about identity. In 2011, moved to Germany to do my master's in production system engineering, and since then I'm working in Germany.
Before I came across Bayyana, my life was literally like the Formula Rossa ride that we have in Abu Dhabi.
I became a bit conscious, I must say, when it was time to pray, or even during Ramadan, I would feel a bit hesitant to tell people like, hey, I'm fasting, because the kind of response would not be very welcoming.
We don't always get to study together. Usually one of us is learning, the other one will take care of the children.
But we always share what we learn, a reflection, a question, or something from the Quran.
I wasn't engaged with my religion a lot back then.
The work eats up much of my time. In between, I'm listening to podcasts, also during my cycling, and of course, Bayyana TV is all of that.
And this over time has changed how we parent. We started asking questions, how the Quran guide this problem, or how Rasulullah SAW approached this problem.
I was completely missing out on my regular salahs. I wasn't able to fast. Reading the Quran on a regular basis was like a huge task.
I wanted to make Islam very transactional, and the life operates on my terms.
Our biggest shift is how we teach the Quran to our children. Not just as a memorization goal, as something that they need to understand and feel connected to it.
Yeah, our kids love to ask really deep questions.
Make sure that I turn back without me wanting to turn back to him.
Deep down, I always knew that Islam is not unreasonable, but I let the PTSD that Europe has, especially with religion, I let that get to me. So yeah, it affected my relationship to Islam quite a lot.
You just have so many excuses to convince yourself with.
There has to be something more to it. Even when I heard the talk of Ustadh Nouman on weddings especially, and then I compared the weddings that was happening in my culture, I realized, okay, something's off.
I was looking for some Islamic internships and I googled up Ustadh Nouman and I got to know that he has a platform called Bayyana. That's where I started following them. About 2 or 3 months later, they released this summer intensive program. It was an internship for about 2 or 3 months, I believe. I registered for that and then I got an opportunity to work with the team. I remember when I used to listen to surahs I was assigned and complete my task, I realized that the way Ustadh connects the dots.
I cannot pin down the exact moment when I turned to Bayyana TV. I think one of the first videos I came across was Ayatul Kursi, like his reflection on that. This was where I felt, okay, this guy is talking something extremely powerful.
We are still learning, but having access to Bayyana TV helped us to keep moving forward.
When I used to listen to the podcasts that Ustadh has on Bayyana, those were completely different from what I used to learn.
Ustadh Nouman knocked me off of my feet when he taught through his approach that we can actually question, but question not out of arrogance, but question out of curiosity.
Comparing the two versions of me from the Formula Rossa ride to the guide. All of this thing, it just still makes me say Subhanallah even today, and I'm so grateful to him.
Now the way I comprehend and I look at the Quran is extremely, it's another level.
Now we are trying to always get back to the Quran every time we make decisions. It brings peace and clarity for us.
It makes your ruh very peaceful.
As soon as I've shifted away from that paradigm, I'm completely at peace knowing who I truly am.
The Quran is my anchor.
Quran is my anchor.
Quran is our anchor.
That is why Bayyana's focus has always been and will always remain, inshaAllah, the Quran. This Ramadan become the reason that someone finds their anchor in the Word of Allah.